In a quiet corner of the countryside in the southern United States lies a now quiet and abandoned compound that once echoed with laughter, life, and at its end, allegations of cult activity. This massive 40-acre estate holds a mansion and 4 guest houses, all with everything left behind, from expensive furniture to personalized clothing and belongings. This property also features 2 pools, an outdoor sports complex, and even a private lake with a custom-built log cabin lake house right beside it. But beneath the surface of this grand property lies a much darker tale. Built in 1986 by a Romanian family who built their fortune in the railroad business, these homes quickly became more than just a family and recreational space, but the epicenter of a mysterious religious following. Allegedly, the family led a secretive cult, holding their gatherings in an unassuming building on the property, where whispers of unusual activities began to circulate around the community. As the years passed on, however, the family's railroad empire began to crumble, and the pandemic dealt the final blow. Most of their fortune was gone, and the staggering mortgage payment became too much for them. They had no choice to file for bankruptcy, and in 2022, a developer purchased the property with new plans for subdivision. Come with me as we take one last look at this property before it's gone forever. Art Explorers, we just made it onto the property, and this is the first mansion we're going to be checking out this video, right at 2492, and this is one of the 5 houses on this property, and this is the main one. Absolutely massive. It's just 1 floor, and then the second for residential, but I know the inside will amaze you guys. It is so beautiful. But before we go inside, I do want to show you guys the outside of this home, and of course the pool in the back. So right here on the right side, we have a little patio area, a well in the middle, and walking space right around it. So definitely very, very nice for sure. To the left, we have a side door and a little porch area as well. And we also have a hot tub there. And then going down a few steps, we have the massive pool. Very, very big. I'm surprised there's no water in there. But from this, you could tell how long this place was actually abandoned. There's little trees growing up from there, so this is pretty insane. And so this first section is, I say, 3 feet, but as it keeps going, that is very, very deep. I'd say maybe 20 feet. So that's definitely one of the deepest I've seen in residential areas. And there's even a diving board there, which is really cool. And then directly to the right, a little hut gazebo where you could have some nice parties, grill some food. I imagine there would have been a lot of chairs out here, lawn chairs, and they could really relax, grill up some food, play in the pool, and it would have been a great day for sure. They're all super mossy now. They've been exposed to the elements for a long time, so I'm sure they definitely use these quite a lot. And so without further ado, let's make it inside this place and see everything that's left. And so here we have it. Directly on the left, we have the front door, and we are immediately greeted with a staircase going up to the 2nd floor and this main living room here. And this is so beautiful. Very, very clean too. Very pristine. As we look up, there's not much water damage happening, which is very surprising, but everything is left behind. We have a massive couch going around this wooden table. Just based on the stuff laying around, it seems like they could have been having an estate sale, but I guess they gave up on that. We have some red walls, yellow walls, popcorn ceilings, not too high, and then we have some beautiful trims right up top and right by the door frames too. So let's take a deeper look at what is actually left here. Wow. Definitely a family home. You could definitely tell by the decor, and a massive brick fireplace here. So I don't think the couch was originally supposed to be like this, because it's kind of blocking the fireplace. Their landline phone still here. But it really just looked like they got up and left, because everything is still here and it's really in place too. Take a look at this wallpaper. Very nice. And so from this room, we could either go to the kitchen or we could make a left and we have a whole hallway full of different rooms. So I think let's start with the kitchen area and then we'll move on later. Wow, definitely a wallpaper that matches the room, no doubt about it. We have a lot of different fruits and whatnot, even this painting here too. And this seems like storage areas for keys, of course, maybe some coats and whatnot too, if you walk in through this side door. And right here we have the main table. So this is where they would have all their meals. I could picture them sitting around, having dinner, breakfast when they wake up. And they definitely had kids as well, judging by this. It doesn't smell bad, so I don't believe food is left for some reason, but I mean, everything else is. If we look over here, all the coffee mugs still hanging up. And if we open up the cupboards, all of it's left. Wow. And what's really cool, the handles all have different fruits on them. We have strawberries, cherries, and then pears right over here. So I think that's definitely very unique. And right here in the cooking area, look at all the spices still in the spice rack. That's very, very cool to see. And of course, another landline phone if someone calls while you're in the kitchen. Through this doorway, we also have a pretty big pantry area. We have a second fridge right here to store food. And then on the left, even more cupboards, strawberries. And these are empty because I'm sure these would have been holding a lot of food, preservatives, and things like that. But yeah, this is definitely pretty amazing. I'm very excited to be here. Take a look at the spider webs though. So I promise this place actually is abandoned. And let's open up the fridge as well, see if there's anything inside. A little bit, not much. I was expecting nothing left at all, so I'm very happy that there is some stuff. But this, folks, is where things start to get very, very good. We have a very long hallway right here, sconces on the walls for lighting, and quite a few rooms. A lot of doors on the right and left as well. I'm assuming, yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of storage space. Gonna have probably the boilers and, of course, storage. And on the left, we have a full bathroom right over here. Just simple things you'd see in one. The soap, of course, still left behind, towels, all that. And we have blue paint on the top and then flower wallpaper on the bottom. Now, to the right is the first proper bedroom we are gonna see. Most of them are gonna be upstairs, but this one is down here. Very beautiful one for sure. I mean, everything is still here set up. It seems like they just got out of bed, put this blanket over to the side, got up and never left. It's very crazy. And on either side of it, we have two dressers with night lights as well. And these really match the wallpaper up there right by the ceiling. We also have an office chair on this corner, and on the parallel one, a very, very nice dresser. I'm sure they could have kept a lot of valuables in here, a lot of jewelry, bedding, as we could see. And these flowers, these are fake. Yeah, they're fake, but they do have water to kind of give the impression that they are real. And then here we are back in the hallway where we have another bathroom directly across from the bedroom. This one, it seems to be a kid's one because of this. We also have some wolf wallpaper too. So I think definitely a little boy stayed here. Yeah, and we have a separate section for the toilet and shower. And it's doubled as a closet as well. Very conscious about their space. I like it a lot. And so here we have the end of this hallway. And if we make a right, there's nothing here other than this holder. It seems like they were religious. By his hands, we are fed. A lot of fake plants too. It seems like they definitely loved nature and the outdoors. But this is a pretty strange layout to this place. We have another long hallway. There's no doors on the right or left, so I don't know what's going on here. Dude, how was that area?
Dude, I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's insane. Bro, there's an office, there's the master bedroom you're about to see in the master bathroom. I think, I mean, this house is so incredible. I don't even know what to expect, but it's big. So I think it's the master. It's just, it's so cool.
For sure.
Like this room, you'll realize this house really is abandoned. Because people are gonna say, oh, this is not abandoned. there's some decay in this room, and just around the house, there's little bits of decay. So this was a well-built house, which is why I think it wasn't as decayed as some other ones, but this is abandoned, guys. So don't be commenting that stuff, or comment it if you want.
And all the houses aren't like this. They have everything left behind too, so this is only the start. Wow. I'm excited for this. Yeah. And so continuing on, it is very strange that this hallway has no doors for so long, but this is where we finally have some stuff. Right here is a beautiful bedroom, most likely the master one. And this is where we really see some decay start to form. And so guys, this place, as Stringer Media was saying, is actually abandoned. Look at this. Because this house is definitely savable, but it has to happen quick. Very gorgeous bed frame though. So beautiful. Wow. We have paintings right up top and decorative hangers right on the sides. And it seems like, again, they just rolled out of bed. We have it kind of misplaced over here. So they got out and left forever. That's insane. Right here, a lot of dressers too. A few personal belongings up here. Papers, little diary. It seems like what they wrote down was kind of ripped off. And in the drawers, I assume they're gonna be, wow, they're not. All right. So Samsung Galaxy J2. I'm not sure if that's recent. I don't think that is. Wow, there's a lot of personal things in here. I was not expecting that at all. All right. With a flashlight. Oh, it still works too. And then right down below, there's a few paper towels, scissors. Yeah, I'm really surprised that all of these drawers still have personal belongings in them. I'm very, very surprised. And then on the left side of this room, we have closets on the right and the left side of this massive doorway. Wow. Some articles of clothing are still left, which is really cool. A lot of bedding right here, just laying on the floor. And then if we actually look inside, take a look at that. We have a robe, a few dress clothes, and then down below, some dress shoes. Very cool to see that's left behind. And this is definitely the master bathroom. How beautiful. It's huge. Toilet bidet combo, very common for sure, especially in these larger houses in the US. And then big kind of rounded double sink right here. And then we have a vanity in the middle for perfumes, makeup, whatnot. Jeez. Very large shower too. It even had a sitting area right here on the left, so you can sit down while taking a shower. This is huge. And then kind of molding right up at the ceiling. Whoa. And I'm sure if you open up the blinds here, you can get a really, really good view of the backyard as you're taking a bath. It's a gorgeous room for sure. Coming out of here, it seems like we have one more section left, and that's that right there. To the right, it actually seems like there's stairs going down into kind of a basement area, so we'll check that out later. But first, I think it is definitely fit to go over here. Holy cow. We have a whole private office right here. This is the definition of luxury, no doubt about it. I can imagine so many books just here for storage. Now there's a lot of mold growing all about, so that's not good. And a lot of decorative items as well. Some more fake plants in water, so I'm not sure why they did that. Beautiful ceiling as well. Some molding right by the chandelier. Whoa. So this is no doubt where the man or the woman of the house did all of their work. Seems like they were definitely religious as well. We have a Bible right here. And this chair just screams CEO or business owner, something like that. Very massive and cushiony. But yeah, this is definitely a very gorgeous room. Even coming out of it, this whole section over here is just wood. Another massive living room. This definitely seems like a place they would hold meetings in. Seems like something straight out of a movie. And then we have the wooden walls that really match these brown couches just all around. This is so strange, but definitely is very, very cool. Clock right up top. A little bit of water damage, kind of browning up the white ceilings. And of course, a massive glass and wood table in the middle. And take a look, a fireplace right over here with some beautiful moldings up top as well. And then the fireplace itself is some beautiful green granite. And they had a vase, a few fake plants as well in front of it for decoration. On this countertop too, tons of phones. That's so strange. They're all left here. A bunch of old-fashioned flip phones. Wow. Very interesting for sure. And then now as we get out of this room, we do have the basement before we go up to the second floor. So I guess it's not really a basement, but this house was built on a little bit of a hill. And so the back part is a little less elevated. So we have windows, but definitely an entertainment area. For sure smells a lot more moldy down here. Just simple fireplace. Oh man, yeah, a lot of mold down here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. Whew. Spend a little time as possible. And then right here, very big living room. A lot of spider webs here though. Holy cow. Definitely taking over this place slowly. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but in person, man, there is a lot. And then we have these back doors that lead outside to the backyard and the pool as well. And so now that we've explored the first floor, we have to go upstairs now and see the second floor. Usually there would be a lot of bedrooms up there, and I think that's what we can expect. However, we did see a lot of them down here, so I'm not really sure. Beautiful sconces on the left side, and we have beautiful kind of carpet for the bottom here. It's very nice for sure, and it definitely matches the wood stairs as well. Oh man, it is getting hot up here, no doubt about it. To the right and left, we have rooms, and it seems like everything is left behind as well. A lot of great natural lighting too. I think we're gonna start off at this wing and then we'll move on in the opposite direction. Wow. This may have been a master bedroom right up here on the second floor. That's usually where they are. Very interesting ceilings as well. Great pattern to it. And probably a kid's room at some point too because of the wallpaper. But the bed is still relatively well made. The sheet is still there. Pillows, of course, still there too. And you can really get a nice feel of how these people used to live. It seems like they took a lot of their clothes, however, though, because there's not many in the closets. And so it's really just furniture, some papers, and other personal belongings, but no clothes at all. Same with the first floor. I'm assuming these small doors are just going to lead to small storage spaces, which is exactly what this is. So nothing too interesting. But the big rooms are for sure beautiful. It seems like I had paintings on this wall as well. And as we keep going along, passing by the staircase, to the right we have this bathroom. Right up top, skylight for lighting. So definitely a lot of natural light coming in here. And we have yellow paint on the wall, which really well matches the ceiling. Soap still there, and of course the towels too. This place is really a mystery. I haven't done too much research on it. I usually do that later. But it's so crazy that they left everything behind. Wow. Another massive bedroom. It is really hard to decide which one is actually the main one. But it seems like it's the same deal everywhere. We just have a bed, some dressers, things like that. They had a countertop over here, so they could have had as well maybe couches over here and had it as a little living room as well. And as we move on, we still have so much room to cover. It seems like we're gonna have bedrooms and small bedrooms on the left side, And then as we get all the way over there, we're gonna have another massive bedroom. Yeah, bathroom. This one's pretty big actually. Wow. These beautiful lights. And we have marble countertops. A lot of storage space here for a lot of books and other belongings too. Could have definitely made it look very nice. And as we continue on, it seems like this is where the big bedroom is gonna be. Of course, the same layout. We have the, oh, hello, dude.
What's
Yo.
up, dude? Meeting at the middle, I see.
Is there stairs over there on that side?
Yeah, this goes down.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there's a real big room with a nice overlook of the lake, and you can see the other guest house there, so.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm just seeing this room now. Crazy.
Seems like the basic layout for all the bedrooms up here. Just a simple bed, some furniture, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. If you'll notice, I don't know, you see, well, right there, for example. So they were in the process of clearing some stuff out, as you can see. These would be the lightest things, so it'd be the first. And they just kind of stopped. If you'll see in those rooms, the beds are missing the pillows. And they were doing something in those regards. So they were trying to get rid of stuff, maybe. And something catastrophic must have happened, and everything was just abandoned.
It's very strange. Yeah, they took all the clothes too. There's none of that, really.
There's some clothes left, you'll see.
There's not much though. I mean, you'd think you'd see more if
Yeah.
everything like this is left, but. And then moving on from this bedroom, it seems like as Stringer Media was telling us, we have a few more rooms over there. And then to the right here should be the staircase down to the first floor. So we'll be able to go down here and out of the house to the next one. Very tall ceilings though, for sure. And of course a skylight with a beautiful chandelier up top. Yeah, so 2 bedrooms, one over there. It seems like a small one over here. Maybe closet space at one time. Yeah, it definitely seems like it. They could have dressers all around this wall too, because I don't see this being a bedroom. There's no really space for a bed or anything like that. And this whole second floor is just this hardwood flooring. It doesn't change at all either. Whoa. It's really hard to see which one of these rooms is actually the master bedroom, because all of these are so big and grand. Look at the bed frame here. Wow. We have some black leather kind of sloping up and into a little bit of a circle. And of course the cushion still here. And a little bit of decay as well. So it's very unfortunate. This house definitely can be saved, but it has to be done soon before this water damage really increases. And the cool part about this is you can go outside this door. We have a little porch area. And you could overlook the property, mainly the massive lake right over there. So it's absolutely beautiful. So now that we're done exploring this mansion right here, I think we should branch off and go to that guest house right over there. You can tell no one's been here for a while. Look at the grass just growing up super high. Even the driveway is starting to get all crumbly and a lot of plants are growing on it. I love the gazebo right there in the middle though. It's taken over completely. But one thing's for certain, these people had a beautiful land once upon a time. And so we just made it to the guest house now. We could already see the main house and then all the way in the back, one of the other ones as well. So guys, this place is massive. But as we turn around, here we have it. We did find an open door, so we can actually go inside. I'm very curious to see what's gonna be. Whoa, all right. Just a very giant room. This reminds me of a house I filmed way back in the day on this channel. It was a big mega mansion, and it was used by a cult, and it had a room just like this. It was the prayer room, so I think this is definitely what it was. Or some definitely big meeting room or something like that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but that's definitely what it could have been. Other than that though, there's not much left. There are so many cobwebs in this room though. I hope you guys can see this. But, dude, do you think this is a prayer room or something like that?
Yeah, that's actually a possibility. This could have been a garage at some point too.
Yeah.
Just took out the doors. I mean, this property's been here for a long time, I think.
That's true. It's strange what this is. And then it is really interesting that these stairs are actually to the left over here, and that goes up to probably another living quarters, which is really cool. And so right here we have a whole separate house. Wow, yes it is. This is really neat. Hardwood flooring too. Extremely hot up here though. Definitely someone else's house though, for sure. The kitchen area right here. Everything was really taken out. There's a mug over there, so I think a lot of the things are still inside of those cupboards. But of course, no food in the fridge or anything. All the way at the end, we have a small bedroom. Bed still made and everything. Wow, that's really cool. And then this little green carpeted nook that leads to a window. There's tons of dead flies and animals and bugs on the floors too. It smells really bad up here. We're gonna continue on the property. We hit 2 of the houses so far, but we still have a pretty massive one over there, and then 2 more after that too. So we definitely have quite a little bit more of stuff to film before the sun goes down. And as we're making our way over to the next one, we do even have a full basketball court over here too. Very neat. Even a big light over there on that corner. So this was a whole compound. They had everything here. Pools, courts, living space, everything. Wow. That one I believe has a pool too. That one is I think just as big as the first one. So that's gonna be a treat. And so this house is definitely very special. We have a circular driveway with a fountain in the middle. Of course, the lake and the lake house all the way over there too. So definitely a beautiful scenery. And here we have it. It's kind of on the borderline of mansion and house. It is pretty big and it has a great wraparound porch with a swing over there too, which is really cool. The garage is detached on the right side too. And I believe on the back, there is a pool. Yeah, here we have it. The back porch completely rotting away. I hope I don't fall through here, but look at this pool. It's all green and mossy. Wow, I kind of want to jump in there. It's a very hot day. It's in the 95s. And then we have a little area over there for a lot of grilling, I suppose. Wow, what a beautiful home. Seems like we have a sunroom there too. So this place had a lot of amenities, this house especially. They had a pool, grilling area, garage, and then who knows what we're gonna find inside too. Very excited. So let's head on in there and see what we can find. And folks, as soon as we get inside this place, it's just equally as good as the last one. Everything's still inside. Right at the front door, we have access to a room on the left, staircase, and then to the right, this massive living room. Beautiful old fan up top, and then a few couches to match it. Very elegant though, for sure. Look at that detail. And on the right and left, right by the fireplace, there's a lot of space for trinkets, books, and other decorations like that. And then to the right, we have yet another living room. Whoa, now this is really cool. It's a billiards room. Wow, so I'm sure they had a pool table here at some point. And then this was hanging right above it. So this was definitely an entertainment area. Play a lot of games and everything. Maybe even a bar at some point too because of this. And they remodeled it. Wow. This personally is my favorite part of this room though. This old telephone. I really hope this gets taken out and saved when this gets demolished. And you could see where you used to pay back in the day. The coins right there. It's really neat. Here we have another view. Yeah, so the pool table will be right under here. And then from this room, we also have a doorway that leads to this. It's pretty empty. Not a bunch in here. Seems like another living room, smaller one. We have an old TV. Now the fireplace, pretty similar to the other one. And this calendar, which I remember seeing the exact copy in the first mansion we explored. So I think it was definitely owned by the same people. To the left, we also have the kitchen. Very big room for sure. Fridge, empty of course. But I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of those cupboards have everything left inside. I could already see a lot of old mugs and things like that in here. And if we open this, it's empty here, but I think it's really cool that there's some stuff at least. And then going out over here, we have a sunroom. I'm sure they could have had a lot of meals right here on this table as well when it was a nice warm day. And they had a beautiful view of the backyard and of course the pool as well. Whoa. This is such a beautiful property, man. They had all the amenities.
You guys think I should jump in that pool?
Man, I want to as well. I need to cool it down. It's mad hot.
Yeah.
We got to.
I think so too.
Wow.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we jump in there?
Also next to the kitchen, we have this massive bedroom right here. 2 giant beds and gorgeous tray ceilings up top too. Very grand room. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the master bedroom. But we still have a whole upstairs to cover, so I'm not sure. Wow. A lot of space for one room, no doubt about it. And we have 2 nightstands on either side of this bed. And then double doors that go into the massive bathroom over here. Whoa. Gold faucets on the marble countertop. And a lot of this is just themed like gold. See the gold trim on the shower, gold faucets, the knobs. Whoa, very beautiful house. And then to the left, we have the separate room over here, which definitely was a closet, a big master closet. You can kind of see the imprints of where the furniture was to keep all the clothes. Yeah, so along this whole wall was just shelves, and you see the lights kind of pointing to it as well. Would have looked exactly like this, but just on a larger scale. But right before we go up the stairs, I did want to check out this room as the last room down here, and it is right next to the kitchen, so it's most likely a dining room. We have a big chandelier molding up top, and this is definitely where the table would be, right under that. They could have all their meals here. And this is really cool too. We have space for statues on the right and left. And then probably a big shelving space right over here to keep a lot of china and other decorative items. But this would have been a beautiful room when it still had a table. Wow. And of course the natural lighting coming in. I think it's very strange that there is no divider protecting this room from the living room, but it is what it is. And now we have a massive wooden staircase going up. We have railings on both sides. I doubt there's gonna be anything special up here, probably just 2 bedrooms, but there's one way to find out. Whoa, yeah, definitely a kid's room. You can tell by the wallpaper here and the stickers. The bed, wow, and they had a great view of their property and the outside. Look at that. You just wake up, come to this window, and look at the pond right there. And then of course we have a closet and then a bathroom right here on the right side. And it also has the gold trim all over the shower doors too. And then moving along directly parallel from the kids section, we have yet another bedroom. So this is a 3-bedroom house, 2 up here and then 1 downstairs. Actually, no, if we go down this hallway a little bit, we have a 4th bedroom. And this seems to be the biggest one up here on the 2nd floor because it also includes a whole walk-in closet. I would have loved to see this back in its heyday with all of the remaining furniture, decorative items, and clothes in the closets too. And then of course, another bathroom. Right now, the game plan is to go down that driveway and check out the lake house all the way over there. And then after that, we will go down that other driveway and see the remaining house. So we still have 2 homes remaining. I can't believe this place. I do want to take a quick peek at the lake just because it's a beautiful view. This is just too beautiful. The lake right here, little dock, just completely falling apart. The view of the lake house, and then right here, even a boat. Explorers, this could easily be turned into a beautiful vacation getaway just because of all the things here. And then this gazebo with these kind of rocking chairs on either side. This is such a cool place. Very relaxing. Me and Stringer were actually thinking of coming back here tomorrow and fishing a little bit. Here we have it. We just made it to the second to last house here. And I think this one aesthetically is the most beautiful just because of the lake right next to it. It's a lake house. Wow. Now this is gorgeous. Look at the overgrowth all over it too. Right by the front, all the vines. Look at that view. Holy cow. Just a brick house, brick floors too. And then we have the grill.
And the spider.
Yeah, there's a lot of spiders here too. Is it safe to walk? Uh-oh. Okay. But yeah, explorers, look at this view we have here. This is so beautiful.
Whoa,
You can see one house there, the other one on the right. So we just came in through the back, and this is what we first see. Slanted ceilings, completely made of wood. Right up top, and on the bottom is just brick. Beautiful bedroom though. This has been untouched since this was abandoned, and the amount of cobwebs we had to go through was insane. On this side, we also have a bathroom. Very beautiful too. This is just an example of the cobwebs. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but in person it's a lot worse. I like how that bathtub is kind of in ground, and you can open those shades on the window, really take a look at the view of the lake. Really beautiful. As you keep going through this doorway, the main living room. Wow, it's kind of a nice wood cabin feel for sure. A lot of vines are growing on all the windows, and a fireplace going all the way up. Look at the antlers right here. Very neat. Another sliding glass door, and this is the front of the house right here. 2 bar chairs. Little countertop for drinks to sit down, relax. And then this beautiful kitchen. Love the tiling back there for sure. Seems to be an image of a forest and deer. And so that was in the back. And they added over this tiling to cover that up. I'm not sure why. The hand carved detail is so nice though. Wow. Folks, it is hot in here. As we go up the stairs, we're just gonna have one bedroom up there with a beautiful view of the downstairs. So it's definitely a treat up here for sure. Yeah, look at this. Still made just the day it was left. And this is the view we have. Whoa. Take a look at that, even the vines are going inside. That's really insane. They probably broke a window or something, and they're just taking over now. That really shows how nature takes over these places. So explorers, and last but not least, here we have the last home of this property. Directly to the right, just noticed table and chair. So definitely a lot of sitting area here. Dude, I'm telling you, this would be such a nice vacation spot, man.
Yeah.
This could easily be fixed up. Like the main one could be the check-in, clubhouse, whatever, and then these individual homes could be turned into...
I think
Well, it doesn't look like it's moldy. I think a lot of it is. So it might have to be gutted.
Yeah. Right off the bat, we have the garage right here with everything left inside. Unfortunately, no car, but we do have a bike, lawnmower, and a lot of other garage stuff. So that really shows they left everything. But you can imagine 2 cars parked here, 2-car garage. And probably expensive ones too, if I'd had to say. It's a big property, definitely in the millions. The left side seems to be just storage. But the right, this is where we're probably gonna end up in the residential area of this house. A lot of spider webs, so I might make Stringer Media go first. Some dumbbells in there. And welcome. This definitely leads inside the house. And here we have the first room of this house. Pretty big one. Definitely another log cabins type feel, just like the last one. Wow. And guys, you have to count how many bedrooms are actually on this property, because I think we've seen like 100 by now. Look at this massive web too. Holy cow. And I love the wall. It's just completely covered in wood. Love it that way. The simple dining room. Napkin still on the table. And to the right, the kitchen. The fridge was actually taken out, which is strange. This is the first thing I've seen taken from this place. I'm not sure why. Maybe to scrap it. And this is the living room, kind of what you see when you first walk into this place. Right there we have the front door. And the very nice couches for sure. Comfortable too. And then 2 little tables and lights as well. A little outdoor porch. Definitely a great spot for sure. And this is definitely where they would put the TV. You can kind of see the holes down here for the cables. And up top, a few little statues. Right here we have a bathroom, and then to the right and left, it seems like we have 2 more bedrooms. This is insane. Probably a little kid's one, just because it's purple and has that up there. A little fairy tale wallpaper. And then this one's a little bit more boring. Probably lived in by a little boy though. This one's starting to mold up. And then the last room of this house, right by the kitchen, is actually yet another bedroom. Wow. This one, of course, still made. Pretty beautiful. Definitely the master bedroom. We even have this nook over here. Kind of little living room, I'm sure. Kind of has some nice chairs, couches. Open these blinds up. Had a beautiful view of the outside. This is what we see. Look at that bathroom, though. A lot of decay. And the reason for that is because we are kind of in the middle of the woods for this house, so that explains it. Art Explorers, well, here we are ending off this video right by the house we ended off. I think it was my least favorite, but I guess we worked from the good houses to the bad houses. But either way, it was the coolest place I've seen on this trip for sure. The size of the land that these people had, the main house at least, was absolutely baffling. I really hope it's not demolished for just some houses or warehouses. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.